So we got there a little early and we were waiting in the parking lot and we wanted to use the restroom, so we look over here and we're like, oh, check it out, Samsung. So we go in there and we're like, oh, I don't know what kind of store this was or whatever. We're like, you got a restroom? She's like, no, this is a corporate office. You can't go in without someone escorting you. I'm like, damn, biatches. All right. So we couldn't use it. Then we had to move forward to the next place, which was a movie theater. So we go to the movie theater and we went to the back. So we had to walk all the way around. We could have just went to the right, but we went to the left. Ended up walking all the way around this entire thing. Somebody accidentally left a rag or a shirt in the door propped open because this was way before the hours. So we walk in and there's nobody in there. And one dude's like, oh, can I help you? I'm like, yeah, we're just using the restroom. And they're like, how the hell did you get in here? So somebody left a little thing over there. And my dad said before we left, somebody actually took it out. So they're like, no more of that shit. So that was kind of funny. All right, guys, so I got one loaded up already. You're gonna have to wait till we get back to see what that is. But what you're looking at right here is an IT Silver Strike. I love me some bowling and I had an opportunity to get this. It was not in 100% working condition, but the cabinet was pretty decent. So I wanted to pick this puppy up. So we're gonna load this thing up, get it back to the shop, and I will show you what the other cabinet is as well. These are some of the projects that are working. This Ghosts and Goblins is all original, but it has really, really bad water damage on the bottom, as you can see there. So I'm actually going to be building a new cabinet with that. That's actually my new bezel already in there that I made. That is my Pac-Mania. This super system is here to scan the art. This is the Ghouls and Ghosts that I'm still working on for a customer. Got to finish putting that together. Got a cocktail Pac-Man in there. I just need a monitor chassis, but the cabinet itself and the condition is super good. These are 2 pins that I picked up recently. These are actually both sold. I have a Stargate here that my buddy is just finishing up with the recapping of the monitor. This is all original condition. I got my Mortal Kombat 2. This is in working order, but the cabinet has some water damage and I'm probably going to literally build an entire new cabinet. If you've seen, I have the entire redone artwork that we did for this. Spy Hunter. I've had a lot of work done to this, but the cabinet itself is really kind of rough on the bottom. So I'm probably actually going to build an entire new cabinet for that. And the insides are pretty strong. Crossbow, all original. Cabinet is actually not in bad shape, but I'm putting laminated sides on the side. I'm going to still take the complete gun apart and do full restoration on this. All new artwork that I've been working on. I do have the multi-Exidy board in there too, which is really awesome. Over here, I got my buddy's Frogger. That's going to be going soon. I got my final lap. And on the final lap, this is working. I made 2 new lower bases there where the seats go because they were really damaged when I bought this game. So now this is fully working and good. I picked this. This is Suzuki 8. This is a cool game. I bought this pretty cheap, so 8 hours it's called. And it needs some work, but it's working. It's my Terminator 2. That is a new glass marquee that I put in there. I am going to do a full restoration on that as well. Return of the Jedi, I already redid this for a buddy, so that's completely been restored. Just waiting to be picked up. My Neo Geo, that is going to be a soon restoration. I'm going to be making the control panel overlays soon for that. Over here we have the Punisher. I'm actually in the middle of doing the artwork for this. This has never been available yet. And I'm about, I'd say, a third done the side art already. I still got to work on the CPO, but this is an entire original cabinet. And we have the original marquee up there scanning that as well. Back here I have Q*bert, 100% perfectly mechanically sound, not so much cosmetically. So that is getting a full restoration on the Q*bert. That is my own that I'll be keeping. Pac-Man. Now I sell the art, a lot of guys sell the art, but this particular one is all original, and I'm going to be scanning this to get a true accurate reproduction of this. And it'll also have the dots in the print, the speckles. So that is something to look forward to. That'll be coming out, full scanning of that. And a random piano that I just picked up. Holy shit, this thing is heavy. I picked this up for my daughter, and yeah, that's still gonna go home. R-Type. This is going to be scanned so that I have this artwork available as well. All right, guys. So let's see what I got. Sega Hang-On. All original condition. And got me a Silver Strike Bowling IT. So I'm going to unload these and then we will go over them once I get them out. They're going to come into here. I love to see my dad enjoy these games when he's a part of this passionate hobby and business of mine. It's so cool to see him play these things, and just to do things together with him, it's just priceless. Next up here is Silver Strike Bowling from IT Incredible Technologies. This actually came out in 2004. Me and my family, if you've watched my videos, we've played the Connect bowling. I've been in bowling leagues on and off all my life. So I'm a big bowling fan. I like bowling games. That's why I wanted this game. Overall, this thing's in decent shape. Now, when I got the game, he said that the game was not booting up. So this is the original hard drive, which was, I'm assuming, 2004. And he put in He actually purchased a 2008 hard drive thinking that that was the issue because nothing was coming up on the screen. So when I got back right now, this is all just dust you see there. When I got back, I remember from another game that I had, I bought, or actually I got for free from a guy, I got Need for Speed Drift, you know, Raw Thrills, and the game was not booting up. Same scenario, the guy got rid of it, and basically what happened was the signal wasn't coming through because if you look in the back, you see that little watch battery right there? Right there. That was coming up with an error and it would not display on the menu on the CRT. So I'm like, I wonder if that's the problem. So the way I knew that was I hooked up another monitor. So I hooked up another monitor right now, and when I did that, it came up with, hey, you need to turn off the system. So basically what happened was when I turned this thing on, I did have power. I could see I have neck low, and I did not hear anything on the game, but I could see the PC running, the fan on the processor running, the power supplies powering up. I have light on the marquee, so I know I got power. It's like almost everything's there, but not. So I hooked up, you could see on a computer that that is a video card right there. So I hooked up another regular old-fashioned, and guess what? Boom, that shit is working. I've just played a game. It's fully working with no problem. So now what I have to figure out is why I'm not getting signal from the board to the monitor itself. So that's going to be my next. You know what the weird thing, I don't know much about this particular game, but I don't see where there's any actual wire coming from the computer going to the monitor. So I got to look into why that is. But right now, alongside of it, this thing is working. Now I have a 2008, which is what's on here now, and I have the 2004. So that's a good deal, Dak. This is going into my game room. I'm going to spruce it up, clean it up a little bit, and hell to the yes. So guys, you saw my dad playing this a little while ago. This is all original. I noticed there's one light bulb out over here. Cosmetically, you know, it's a little beat up here and there, but overall, it's pretty good. He said that he put a new throttle in here. It's got a free play button right there. The game plays. I just played a game. You saw my dad playing. It could use a cap kit, but overall, this game is pretty solid. And this too will go into my game room. I'm not going to bother doing a full restoration. It doesn't look that bad for it being original. I'm just going to leave it alone. Sega, hang on. Awesome game. Well guys, that's going to do it for this Thursday adventure. Cool little pick up these two games. Till next time, I will see you then, and also stay tuned for my follow-up game room tour. I told you guys that I'm going to be doing the second portion of that live. I aired that, I'd say not even a week ago at this point, for the first half. The second half of my game room tour will be live, so stay tuned for that. I'll give a couple days heads up to spark some interest. But that's going to do it, guys. Till next time, I will see you then.